It is in a couple of weeks, and it is at 35,000 in New Jersey. I can guarantee you that. Hey, what do you hear? What do you say? My Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Google Plus, your sister's ass, the Pony Express. A very ticked off Vic here. You know what ticks me off? Most home renovation shows on TV. Now, let me explain. Look, a lot of regular people try to do their due diligence before they tackle a home renovation project. Okay. And they think they know everything by watching home renovation shows like This Old House or That Couple, Chip and Joanna Gaines, or that other couple from Mississippi, you know, that giant with the beard and the wife who looks like she could either have a little wine and turn into a pole dancer or be offended and make herself off limits for a few years. Anyway, there's a million shows on TV that make it seem like millions of people everywhere are having every kind of home renovation job done to their home. Also, there's that guy from Vegas who always seems to have a problem about 16 minutes into the show. Yeah, like that's not manufactured conflict. And there are those twins in Canada who look like they have softer hands than Dan Aykroyd's character in Trading Places. One is wearing his designer work outfit, and the other looks like he's going to Studio 54 once the floor gets refinished. Anyway, here's what I figured out. Don't ever watch those home renovation shows if you really want to get a true idea of the time and the cost of a home project. Okay, look. I've had bathrooms redone and kitchens redone. I've had extensions put in my house and a pool and a patio built. And all of them weren't as nearly as or as cheap as any of these shows make it seem. Not even close. First of all, I'm watching the Bearded Giant and the Ice Queen doing a reno in Mississippi. They show some guy a house that costs $80,000, and then they tell him they have to renovate the outside and redo the whole first floor, including a full kitchen reno with new appliances. How much is this? $70,000 for all the work. So the total is $150K to buy the home and then renovate it inside and out. What? They said the kitchen is $34,000. The kitchen is $34,000. My refrigerator alone cost $34,000. No, seriously, it's hard to even renovate a kitchen for less than $70,000 with appliances, countertops and cabinets, and everything else you need. How are they doing all that other work and a kitchen with appliances and buying the home for a total of $150K? And then I was watching Chip and Joanna. They find some couple a house in Texas for $25,000. $25,000! Anyway, the house has dead rats in it and holes in the walls and garbage all over, and it's basically a hobo shack. Now get this. So for $100,000K, they will completely renovate the house outside and inside. Kitchen, bathrooms, roof, living space, a giant porch in the front. Oh, and all this work is going to take, now sit down. It should take a couple of weeks. A couple of weeks! When I renovated my house, it took a couple of weeks just for one of the guys to finish taking a crap and get out of the porta-john we rented. I find it impossible that the dopey Canadian twins make every single job, regardless of what needs to be done. $120,000 and 7 weeks. Every single job. I laugh when I watch that show with my wife. I always say 120 and 7 weeks before they say it. And then they say it, and I just shake my head. Meanwhile, go talk to a legit contractor and find out how long it'll take to completely demo a kitchen and then renovate it with cabinets, countertops, plumbing, electric, floors, islands, sinks, everything. It is in a couple of weeks, and it is at 35,000 in New Jersey. I can guarantee you that. That's not even mention the fucking inspectors you got to deal with. Maybe I should go to Home Depot in Arkansas to buy materials and then fly in a contractor from Mississippi. I don't know. Anyway, don't be fooled by these shows. Something seems off. Get a good contractor and get a few quotes. Check around for sure. Use the Google machine and read reviews if you can find them. You might find a good price, but the contractor winds up being a chimp with a fucking sledgehammer. Just do your homework and make sure these guys have licenses and and they pull the permits from your town. Permits! That's a whole other fucking rant someday. Listen, most home renovation shows on TV, that's what ticks me off.